What's going on, guys? My name is Ethan. Welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen. Since I recorded these videos back to back, it kind of messed up. So I'm going to do my best. I'm going to look at my screen. I'm going to try and basically describe what is happening in the video. So last video, we took down Glam Rock Chica. Now, we ended up falling into this sewer system. We collected her voice box for Freddy to upgrade. But now we're in this, like, garbage sewer thing. And we're basically going to need to turn on generators to open up locked doors. And what annoyed me was the fact that, you know, Chica's still alive. I kind of figured, but I was hoping, you know, if you get crushed by a garbage compactor, getting, like, smushed to bits, I'm pretty sure you'd be decommissioned. That's kind of obvious. But we basically need to turn it on. And I also want to say this now, the Fast Cam is way better than the Faster Blast. The Fast Blaster. Fast Cam is the better item of the two. If you're playing Security Breach, go for Monty first. I know it's annoying, that maze part, but do Monty's first because it's so much easier. Anyway, we entered this like garbage tunnel to connect another generator. Now here I was listening because I heard Chica's voice. Not really. Her voice is more like it's like a really annoying ear-piercing sound. She doesn't even know how to talk anymore. Kind of like how Monty can't run anymore. He has to crawl everywhere, and how Roxy can't see anything. Chica can't talk at all. So I ended up trying to find her, and I ended up trapping myself in a corner. I think you guys will soon see me get trapped. And it was so disappointing because I thought, okay, I'm going to run the other way, and I should be fine. I ran, and I was running, and I ended up just going right into I saw her, so I ran up and I got caught in the most horrible spot, and then I got jump scared. I was so disappointed because I had to go through and beat basically everything I did in the last video. I had to do it all over again and beat Phaser Blast just to turn on the first generator, turn the second generator, just to get back to where I was. I had to redo literally everything, which sucked, because that added another 20-30 minutes just to go back. Although Phaser Blast has like one of the best music in the game, personally, I think. That beat is just it's so upbeat. But after we finished that, sorry for the balloons, this is my birthday today. I'm recording this. I'm editing this so early, but we basically opened up a gate and we entered this like weird underground parkade. It did say that like this like the sewers parkade section. And you can see that these are like the nightmare staff bots, I'm calling them. Don't know for 100% fact. And I tried using the Phaser Blaster here. It doesn't work. I don't like the Phaser Blaster at all. It's so difficult to aim when you don't have ADS. If it was like COD where I had an ADS, I'd be quick scoping these guys. But here we're basically just trying to get past this one stupid staff bot with like the most... It looks like a Nightmarion face. And if you guys don't know Nightmarion, we played against her in Ultimate Custom Night. So I ran around the outskirts of the map and was trying to find an angle where I could run past this guy. I had a distraction there. I decided not to use it. But in the corner, you guys can see, you know, Chica's over there being a little bit of a douche. And we have to still turn on one more generator, and she's still hunting us. Chica's honestly a lot easier now that she's broken, but we open up the gate, we're starting to sprint as fast as we can, and we enter to a walkway, which I think in a few seconds here I turn around and I see eyes, and we all know those red glowing eyes, ladies and gentlemen. That is Vanny. So Vanny was actually down there with us, which is very interesting because we haven't seen her much. And then I entered this weird post-it notes, this like sticky note room, which I thought was very odd because, like, where do you see that? And then I go up and I see this, like, birthday scene with a character that looks like Baby, a mother that looks like Valora, someone with a top hat, which I'm assuming is the father, a guy with a balloon hat, and then another one with no head. And I think this is the Afton family. I think I'm going to call it right now. I think this is the Afton family. You know, mother, Baby is the sister, the dad, and then the son, and then the kid with frontal lobe bitten off. And I also went through back to Roxy Raceway to get the Freddy upgrade, which allowed me to get, instead of having 5 bars of power, I now had 6. So So then I opened up parts and service and started doing this. And this was very stressful because parts and service can get very scary because you can only get one save, or at least I thought I did, and I'll get into that a little bit later. So I was being as careful as possible. I was watching, I was eyeballing everything. I was like, okay, looking, boom, 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 done. And my heart was racing the entire time because there's like 4 sections to be. You have to be like a Simon Says, then you got to beat it like this. And it was fun. I actually do really enjoy this part of the game personally, because I think it really does, like, you really pay attention to everything. But his voice after sounded really weird and very distorted, which, I mean, it kind of is, it's kind of cool personally, but it sounded really distorted. And it kind of sounded more terrifying. Freddy sounded like a lot creepier than the original Freddy that we know. And then I put on the bow tie and locked down his chest. And then we tested out. And you can also see, I didn't notice this. I actually can go get the original the Glam Rock Freddy U2s. But if you didn't know, the Glam Rock Freddy has a black bow tie. Whereas once we put in Chica's voice box, you can see that the voice box turned purple, and that's kind of a unique, kind of like how his hands turn green when you put in the claws from Monty. His hands turn green, and now with the voice box it turns purple. Even though the hands there look really orange, which is, I mean, I didn't actually notice that until now, so that's actually a really interesting fact. But we had Freddy now fully maxed out, and this was kind of cool. Press R2 to use a voice box to stun other animatronics, which is really cool. And the more I look at it, the more like he's getting a lot more purple. And then I went back down to that Freddy area where we did in the first episodes, and I was using his eye vision, and I saw this golden box. Now we've seen already 2 of these. I think this one is the Monty one because we used the Monty claws to get to it. So if I'm right, and oh, it's Roxy. Well, that was anticlimactic. And then I also found this. I found a really strange door, so I went toward it as best I could, and I found it. And then I read this, and I'll read it to you guys too if I can read it like this. It is there, but you can't see it. Alone in the dark, I found the key. So what I assumed basically was, the flashlight, because it's helped us. It opened up the secret door, which led to a sister location room. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, the sister location custom night room, after you beat it, or not even that, after you beat every night, you would come back and watch a cartoon. There'd be the lamp, and then there's the exotic butters up top, which I really found interesting. And I also found this. This plays those weird retro CDs that we found, but I can't find the audio, so we're just going to skip over that. And then I finally go and use the save station. And I was so disappointed because if I click choose another slot, new slot, I realized that I can save the game whenever I want. So I just held square and I said, choose recent save slot, existing, and I can save more than one time. Originally, when the game first came out, because I looked at older playthroughs to figure out ways to save, you couldn't save in the original game, which was annoying. So this is basically the biggest troll of all time, and it wasted so much hours that I could have been like doing other things. But yeah. That's the entirety of what we did in this episode. I'm sorry that the audio is broken. I hope it's going to be better in the next video, but I'm not sure. Hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out.